Hey there guys, and welcome back to another Slime Rancher episode here on the wonderful planet of the far, far range. If you can't tell, I've already actually done a little bit of work this episode, but like the actual fool I am, I actually forgot to hit record. So I didn't do much, I just kind of picked up a bunch of our crops and then a bunch of our plorts. And if you guys don't remember, last episode we discovered a minigame involving wrangling some quick silver slimes. However, and I said to comment down in the comment section below whether you'd like to see like a long episode of it or not. And you may be wondering, this might sound a bit weird, if the result said that you wanted to, you might be wondering why this isn't that long episode. And you may have been able to guess, but it's because I actually record videos in advance a couple of weeks. Maybe it's like 2 weeks in advance I record it, 1 or 2. So whatever the result of the vote is, I don't actually know yet. And I think if you haven't watched my forage video, you wouldn't have heard the rant, but I went on a little bit of a rant in that video about how I was going to put a poll up rather than just getting you guys to comment, but then I couldn't because of a weird YouTube thing. But either way, what I actually plan to do in this episode is, since the last episode, as well as doing that minigame, we actually finished our exploration of the Indigo Quarry through our little grotto over here, and we found quite a large locked door to some ruins. I'm actually going to come and sleep here quickly. And we also found that to open this door, we actually need to put plorts in, but we will require the plorts of some slimes we haven't encountered yet in another area that we need this second slime key here I have to access. But first, we have another slime, a range exchange quest, and I'm going to go for the one from Far West. Best part of the range? You hear all those cars and people? Yeah, I don't either. And she wants 4 crystal slimes and 2 rock plorts. So, the rock plorts we can get for her easily, and we also know where we can find the crystal slimes. So, I know I said we'd go and explore a new area this episode, which we will, but to start off with, we actually have to go back to an old one over here so we can fulfill this range exchange quest. And now that I think about it, I didn't actually look at what the reward is for it. Well, we'll find out what the reward is soon, and hopefully it's something worth it. That's all I can say. And I think it's up this way. Yeah, it is. It's through here, and obviously up in this cave. We know by now where to get crystal slimes because we've been through there a couple times. And golden slime? Oh, I can't pick up the golden slime. Oh, but we actually got a golden plort this time. Oh, that's the first golden plort we've got. Oh, nice. I didn't know if that would work. I just thought I'd try and suck it up a few times, and then we got one. I am going to sell this as soon as we get back to the ranch. But for now, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pick up a couple of plorts as well because I think they're still worth a lot. 4. I'm actually gonna. No, I just said I picked them up. I'm gonna throw them out. And coming up here, we can now return back to the ranch. So, coming over this way and back towards our teleporter, we can come over here and towards where our ranch is. And I think I've mentioned it before, but ow. I don't know why I say ow when I get hit in video games. I've always done it. It's just kind of, I don't know, weird thing I do. But like I was saying, I think I've mentioned it before, but I really like the music in this area. I don't know, comment down below what you think about it, but I just think the music in the Indigo Quarry is just really nice. But either way, with that out of the way, coming up here, I can go and give these 4 crystal slimes to the west. And I've just thought, if depending on, I've mentioned the vote for the crystal slime, or the quicksilver slime minigame, but I've just looked at the teleport obviously, and I've just got a 4, and that's that if you say that you don't want to see like the videos part of the series, I could always do it as a bonus episode on the side, or what I could do is, you know, I'll leave it up to the vote, and I'll just leave it up to the vote. Anyway, selling all of these and this golden plort for a nice money boost. What I can do now is come through here, and actually we haven't been to this area here yet, but coming through here, what I'm going to do is actually purchase a corral and high walls on it here, and then over here purchase a garden and nutrient soil and a sprinkler on it. And this is because I'm planning on hopefully getting at least one of the new slimes we need almost immediately when we go and explore the next area. But as you can see, there's plenty of chickens around in this area, and it's actually quite a nice looking area. I quite enjoy it here. And if I remember correctly, there may even be a message from Hobson, but there's certainly something out here. What is out here? I've never been this way before. This might lead back around to where the dry reef is. There's rock slimes here. There's a beach ball. I'm so confused. What is this? There's a rock ornament and there's a message. I used to come to this beach to think. I'd sit and stare at those distant links and ruminate on who created them and for what purpose. But most of all, I'd sit here and think of her. Hobson. Ah, so Hobson would come here and think of Flora. I see. But I am curious, because it does look like this area continues off this way. As to what we can find over here. I wonder if this just leads back onto the dry reef. I'm genuinely curious about what's... Ah, I know what's through there. That's the Valley of Death. Oh, but looking at that, we actually unlocked the Power Core Mark III. So, what I'm going to do is head back home and see if we can't sell some... That's a big rock slime. Rock tabby slime, in fact. And see if we can't sell some plorts and get ourselves the Power Core Mark III. But now, coming up here, I got a little bit distracted by this area, but with that out of the way, I can come through here and up and around here, and I actually need to put a water feeder and a plort collector on there as well now I think about it, so really should sell some plorts to get some money. So, coming up here, looking at what's in demand right now, it looks like nothing. But crystal plorts do look like they will get us the most. So, what I'm going to do is grab a bunch of our crystal plorts. And I'm just going to leave one. And that should be a full tank. And sell these 50 crystal plorts on the market here, which should hopefully still get us a decent amount of money, even though they are down. And here we go, it indeed did. So, what I'm going to do is get the Power Core Mark III, and then come through here and get a plort collector and an auto feeder on this corral that we just bought, which currently has nothing in it. And over here, plort collector and auto feeder. And there's the plort collector, and here's the auto feeder, so I can set that to slow. And come through here, and actually across this teleporter, which if you guys don't remember, leads here to where that Tabby Cordo was. The one that from, I think it might have been the second episode, did not like us very much. But traveling through here, we have actually what's usually another Valley of Death, but it seems that the rabid pink Phospholagos, I think or yeah, pink phospholagos that normally appear there didn't want to appear this time. It actually looks like there's a treasure crate here with just a bunch of money in it. Always a nice find, but either way, the door that we are aiming to go through is just over this way. So, coming over here and opening the door. And we enter the moss blanket. Like a flower blooming from a rocky crack, this emerald expanse hints at what could be. While I like the look of, or the music in the Indigo Quarry, I love the look of this area. And the music isn't that bad actually either. I actually really like the music in this game, just in general. But coming down here, as you can see, it's basically just a massive moss area. But heading through here, we should hopefully see one of the new slimes that we're looking for soon. And obviously we don't have the map yet, so kind of running around blind. Wait a minute. This must be another entrance to that ruins area. The music's the same as it was there. I didn't know there was multiple entrances. Well, either way, coming through here, we should hopefully be able to fall in this one. I'm going to grab that puddle plorts to put in our... oh, what's it called again? Our silo for later. And there's actually a message from Hobson here. First time I went exploring the moss blanket, I got stuck here, so I constructed a way out. It's just up yonder. Hobson. There's a way out over here. Ah, I see. So, actually heading further into the moss blanket. Is that? Oh my god, that's a hunter slime up there. Those are so rare. This is one of the ones we were looking for. It's not the one, but these are so rare. Oh my god. We only needed one of them because I was going to combine them with the crystal slimes, but I think I actually needed the plort. But to find an actual slime, I've never found just a normal one of these out in the open before. Well, that's certainly taken me aback. What I need to do now is go and look around for what I was actually coming here to get mainly, which is the honey slime. But there's actually a message here from our friend Hobson and a yarn ball. The moss blanket may seem like an ancient jungle of sorts, but the fact is that much of what you see here wasn't even around when I first began exploring this land. At this rate, I reckon that it won't be long before this greenery completely overtakes the far range. Hobson. That's certainly interesting, Hobson. If you can't tell, I've really been thrown off by this guy here. Oh no, don't you dare go infused with someone. Got him. Oh, and this here is one of the honey slimes that we were looking for. So, what I want to do is grab about 8 or 9 of these, and I think 8, and I wanted to fuse them with something, or with the slime that we will be finding later on in the area, actually behind the doors to that ruin, which I know of because, like I said before, I'm not actually completely blind on this game, and I'm not actually completely blind on Georgia either. There's a honey gorder over there. I've never seen this guy before. Well, I will grab a bunch of fruit later for this guy. But for now, there's actually one more thing I need to find other than just the other honey slimes, which is a fruit called a mint mango, which is the favorite food of these little guys here. And obviously that is what I'll be growing in the garden that I set up before we came here. So, continuing to head through this way. Oh, it looks like this is a valley of death. And we can find more honey slimes over here. And, sadly it looks like this one's already fused. Are there any mint mangoes over here? Oh, this is a mint mango tree, but it seems like they've all been eaten off the... Oh, here's some. And there's more honey slimes here as well. And 1, 2. Okay. I will need to find about 4 or 5 more, I think. So, heading through here and grabbing this one. And just really continuing to explore this area. There is an area in this... There's a teleporter here. I'm not going to step on that teleporter yet. And what I am in fact going to do is head back and see if... feed a couple of these mint mangoes to that honey Gordo slime we found. Hopefully find another few honey slimes and maybe even find the map for this place, because don't have it yet, but would definitely like to have it, because without the map, if you can't tell, I tend to get very, very lost and just... Although it can be a good thing sometimes, because sometimes when I get lost in this game, I end up finding new things, like that honey Gordo slime from before. And so, heading back through the Valley of Death. I've always called the things with the rabbit slimes Valleys of Death, and I don't know why. But hopefully finding some honey slimes around here, and I can't see any just yet. Ready through here? Oh no, this is just a treasure pod. Okay. And hopefully if we head back through here, we should be able to find some. And this is where the Gordo honey slime was, so if I look back here, maybe I can find a few more. Maybe, maybe not. We will see. So heading over here to where the Gordo was. I can feed it 2 mint mangoes. And as you can see from the hearts, they are indeed the favourite food of the slimes. And I really don't know where I can find more of these guys. And normally I find them just around this main area here. It's certainly been a while since I've been to the moss blanket, so I'm actually, if you can't tell, really lost right now. I, like, genuinely cannot find a way around here. I do not know where to go. What's over this way? I don't think I've explored this way yet. Unless... Oh, actually, I think this is where I came from. Yeah, no, this is where I came from. I'm not doing a good job here. You know what? I am going to continue searching around for these last 3 honey slimes that we need. So, well, I've actually seen some slime out from Casey as well. I will be back when I farm them, and I think I'm going to do this in the form of a time lapse. So, let's do this. So guys, as you can see, I only actually found 1 more honey slime, but I did also find this other area over here with a message from Hobson. I highly advise you have a jetpack and a few upgrades before tackling what's ahead. The land is all broken and twisted, and there's plenty of feral slimes about who you won't see coming before they blast you right into the sea. Keep those peepers peeled. Hobson. And this is the... Oh, there's loads of tar slimes over here. This is actually the area I was thinking of before that had these rabid hunter boom slimes in it. Oh no, do not fall in the slime sea. Not of how much I have on me. But if you can't tell, this is probably not where we will find any honey slimes. And looking at this, is actually a hunter Gordo slime over here. But I am wondering, if there's mainly hunter and boom slimes, how did a tar slime form? Because tar slimes form when... No. I'm playing way too risky here. With how much stuff I have on me, it'll be safer for me to leave. What's up here? Oh, I don't want to lose everything. I'm not gonna jump until this is charged. Oh, it's just some chickens. I don't know how to get out of here again. Oh, there's some... Oh, there's some honey hunters as well. That's how the tar slime's formed. And there's more over here, in fact. I think that might be the way back. I'm gonna risk it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, nice. We made it. Okay, if I find a teleporter back, I'm just gonna go. Oh, 6 is enough honey slimes. I can grab the thing that I'm going to grab to fuse them with is actually the main slime in the area that it's found in. So I should be able to find at least 2 of them to get to combine them with the honey slimes rather than just having to get the plorts. What's down here? Oh, just a treasure pod. What's up here? Oh, that's actually the massive moon again. I don't know why that's so big. For a planet that feels like it's probably not that big of a planet. That's one that looks so big. That must be a massive moon compared to the size of the planet. I don't know why it's so big. Okay. Coming down here, I think we're safe. Yeah, I know where I am now. Okay, I know there's a teleport up here. I'm just gonna go back to the hunt at this point. It's nighttime, and I don't want to lose this hunter slime that we have on us. So, heading back over here and towards the teleport. We can head back to the ranch here and just sleep until morning and then read our star mail. Hi B! Do you remember when you took me hiking? I still don't know how serious you were about the whole outdoors thing when you and your idea of a hike just about killed me. I just showed up in normal clothes and shoes, and you were decked out and had a pack and gear. It was a nightmare for me. I think it was around the 5-mile mark when I was drenched in sweat and ready to collapse that I realized our ideas of fun were 2 very different things. Also, you weren't even out of breath, and I still totally hate you for that. Casey. Well, it certainly seems our friendship with Casey was quite a strong one. But for now, what I'm going to do is take this hunter slime in with these crystals as well as these hunter plorts and grab up all of their food so I can feed them. So, grabbing all the food, I'm probably, once I deposit these honey slimes as well, going to have to do a run of all the other slimes too. And I did notice we had a range exchange quest, so I will make sure to do that as well. It certainly seems like these guys aren't too happy with me, but that is because they are hunters and crystals, and so both of which will attack me if not fed. So I'm going to very properly leave there and grab up this food here for our lovely rock phosphorlagos, which I think rock phosphor is still got to be one of my favourites fusions. It's so cute. I also love phosphor tabby, but I do usually fuse tabby with the pink slimes because while pink plorts don't get you much money, they are good when you decide to delve into slime science, which we'll be doing probably next episode now that I think about it. I haven't really touched slime science yet in this save, but I probably almost definitely should. I'm not really sure exactly how it works though. I'm not the best at science in this game. But either way, for now, taking this ochre here and putting them into the auto feeder for these guys. And then coming through into our little mossy area over here. Putting the honey slimes in their corral and the mint mangoes in their garden to grow. And what I'm going to do now is go around and collect up the plorts and put them in our silos. And I will see you when I'm done. Let's do this. So guys, as you can see, I've collected up most of the plorts. The last ones I need to collect up are these last few crystal plorts over this way. And after I've done this, I'm going to go and do that range exchange quest that we saw. And after that, I think I'm going to call it there for today's episode. But for now, taking our crystal plorts over here towards this silo. And putting them in here. And then coming over to do the range exchange quest. And we can pick between 4 and Ogden again. And I'm gonna go for 4. Help me out here and I'll make sure you get what's owed. And she wants 1 crystal plort, 2 tabby plorts, and 10 tabby slimes. Which shouldn't be too hard to get, hopefully. So, I'm bringing 2 tabby plorts and 1 crystal plort over here. What I can then do is come out here into the dry reef and hopefully we can find some tabby slimes. And we'll see if we can... Oh, there's another golden slime! Oh, come back, come back, come back, come back. Oh, that one disappeared. That would have been cool if we got 2 this episode. Oh my god, our crystal guys are still here. I thought they'd gone. Well, either way, heading through here, we should, if I fill up my water here, hopefully be able to find, there's a tabby slime here, and we should hopefully be able to find more over here. And I've actually somehow only just noticed the face that the tabby slimes do. I don't know how I've only just noticed that. And there's 5 of them, and we should hopefully be able to find a few more of them. And I think there may be some in the moss blanket. I'm gonna go check the moss blanket. So, heading over this way, we only need 5 more tabby slimes, and hopefully we should be able to find them over here. And I think, like I said, how there are rabid pink phosphor largo slimes in that Valley of Death there, I think because they're phosphor they may only come out at night time since they're phosphor and outside. But either way, coming through here and back up here into the moss blanket, and yes, there are a bunch of tabby slimes here. So there's 2, or 7, 8, 9, and 10. So with that, we can use the little escape area that Hobson made over here, and hopefully just exit easily without any hitches. So coming up here. Yeah, we can come around here and just easily jump down here, and then we can take the teleporter back to our ranch just for a little bit of extra speed. So, coming over here and up this way, back through this valley of very safe death, as I'm going to dub it. We can come in here to where our honey slimes and our mint mangoes are. And there's actually one more message from Hobson that I haven't read. I built this area myself by spreading soil from the moss blanket all over the ground, just to see what would happen. I was hoping it would attract a hunter slime or 2, but no such luck. Maybe I need to get some of them big mushrooms to grow here instead. They sure seem to like hanging out around those things. Hobson. I think that may have supposed to have been a hint as to how to find the hunter slimes. However, clearly we didn't need it because we were lucky enough for one to just spawn in on its own. But either way, coming over here to put these mint mangoes in for these honey slimes, and taking these tabby slimes over to Bora and the range exchange, and collecting our reward. So what we can do with this is feed the briar hen to these guys, and the Cubase to these guys, and they're selling our plorts on the plort network. And with that done, I think I'm going to call it there for today's episode, guys. So, I had just a blast filming as usual, and I hope you enjoyed watching just as much as I enjoyed making this video. And as usual, make sure to comment down in the comment section below. See the Cubase falling off that tree there. Comment down in the comment section below telling me what you think of this episode, what you think of this series, and anything you'd like to see in this series in the future. And make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe to see more content just like this in the future. And share my channel with your friends to spread my channel around and let more people know that I'm here. But until next episode, I'll see you later. Bye bye! I've been intrigued now by what's through here. What is through here? Is it up? Oh. Never mind.